Alright, it's time for another desk tour video. So, well, let's just start with the computers I've got. Let's go from oldest to newest. So, over here is my oldest one. I believe this thing is about 14 years old, or 13. Here's the specs here. It's got the older Intel, come on. There we go. Older Intel Pentium 4, and it has Windows XP Professional on it. It's an old Dell Dimension 2350, I believe, yeah. Then I put this little Steelers logo that I drew on it. It's got a floppy drive with the discs that keep getting stuck in there. There we go. Oh, it's just screwed up again. Anyway, I'm not going to put that back in there. It does have a floppy disk drive and a CD drive. This is not a DVD player, just a CD drive. And at the time when this computer was new, it cost my dad, who bought it, he told me it was $1,200. It came with this monitor right here, which I use for my Mac. That computer and a PS2 keyboard and mouse. But when they were ordering it, he was asked if he wanted a DVD player, not a DVD burner, but just a player, or the CD RW drive, which I am glad that he went with, because for a long time this was my main computer, if you guys have watched some of my older, crappier desk tours. Anyway, going over here to this computer, this is a Dell Inspiron, or Inspiron, however the frick you pronounce it. 531S. There you go. I've got a piece of duct tape over the light because it is ridiculously bright when I'm trying to sleep at night. Here's the specs here. It's got an AMD Sempron, and it's designed for Windows Vista Basic, and that is what it's running right now. It's got this is not the original disk drive that came with it, because this used to be the family computer, and my sister, at our old house, it was on the floor, and my sister would play these games, and to push the disk in, she would like to kick the little drawer in as hard as she could, so that kind of screwed it up, and it had to be replaced. Right now, it's got something here. You know what? I'm going to turn the light on my iPod Touch really quick. There we go, much better. Shoo. Actually, that way. There we go. If it'll focus. I'm not sure what brand that DVD drive is. You can burn DVDs, you can play DVDs, burn CDs, play CDs. This is just a little, on this side here, this is an expansion thing which does not have anything in it. I forgot to mention this is a Samsung CD drive. There's my iOmega hard drive disk right down there. And yeah, this is the computer that is used to host my Minecraft server. As you can see, I'm going to be working on a new icon. Hopefully that'll be done sometime soon. It's kind of failing at life right now, but either way, yeah, there's my Vista machine, or otherwise known as my data rack. And there's the power strip that powers it. And there's keyboards I have for it. And a bag of chips. It is hooked in with my sound system, my 7.1 system. There's a subwoofer down there. So yeah, let's move on to this beautiful laptop. This is the 13-inch MacBook Pro with Retina display. Late 2013. It was the cheapest one. It was $1,300. It's got 4 gigabytes of RAM. Yeah, there you go. OS X Yosemite. A 2.4 gigahertz Intel Core i5, 4 gigabytes of RAM, 1600, what is that? Millihertz? I'm not sure. It's DDR3 RAM. Startup disk is Macintosh HD. The graphics processor is Intel Iris 1536 megabyte. And there's a serial number. It's got a 128GB internal SSD. And yeah, if you guys don't know, Tyler7200 is going to be sending me Windows 8.1, so I'm going to put that on my Mac, and I'm going to reformat it too. But yeah, there's my triple screen setup. I plan to add a fourth monitor and move that one probably over there. Actually, I'm not sure where I'm going to put that one. Maybe I'll like mount it above my bed. That would be kind of cool. But yeah, there you go. I've got these drives here. Not all of them are registering, which is weird. But yeah, there's my USB 3.0 powered hub and a mini Rubik's Cube sitting on top of it. My two Western Digital My Passport drives. This one's just a carry-around drive formatted to MS-DOS or FAT32 to be compatible with both Windows and Mac for when I reformat this thing. And the one on the bottom is just full, formatted to, I think, Mac OS journaled? I'm not sure. And then a freebie Kellogg's clock right here. And my mini display to DVI, and the DVI one's from Apple, but the mini display to VGA is Rocketfish. I've got two of those actually. I switched to DVI for my center monitor just because I could. But yeah. And, what else was I gonna say? Oh yeah, up here I've got my insane hub things. They all work. They all do work. As you can see, to the very last hub, they work. It's pretty cool. I've got this little Sony thing for a wireless headset that I use. Hubman, which is not connected to anything right now. I've got a universal card reader sitting over here. I did do an unboxing of this along with my USB 3.0 hub, and there's here, this cord right here goes to that purple hub back there. Oh, you can actually see it right there. That powers this hub, and then it goes to this cord over here, which powers these two hubs, and then this cord goes back behind my monitors down to this port right here. So if I were to unplug it, nothing would work anymore. But yeah, that's kind of my ghetto USB hub rig setup thing. Here I've got my pile of goodies, which has decreased in size since the last desk tour I made. I moved the fan remote over here, and still got the PSP, the original PSP 1000 with the classic UMD drive. Let's see if I can open this with one hand. Dude. Oh, there's no UMD in there. I thought I had a UMD in there. Apparently not. There you go. There's the UMD inside the slot. Yeah, there you go. That's a nice focus. Under it, I've got the, I think that's the bronze DSi XL. The battery thing on this is screwed up, and it won't hold the Memory Stick Pro Duo in it anymore. So I hot glued it in there. Anyway, I've got the old red Canon camera, which is the one that almost was viciously murdered by that smoke bomb. Here, watch that clip right now. Oh! Oh, God. There you go. There's my old black Canon camera, which is the one I used for all my videos before I got the iPod Touch. And I've got my microfiber cloths. This one here, my friend Jonathan, that you saw in that video where he made the freaking snow angel in a t-shirt and shorts. He gave me the red one. This one here, it's got an Apple logo on it. Came with my MacBook. I actually found it when I did the time-lapse of me. I should talk about that later. When I did the time-lapse of me replacing the power strip and pulling out my desk and everything, if you want to watch that, the link will be in the description. It's a pretty cool video. It was a nightmare to edit because iMovie freaking wouldn't let me add audio or music to the thing, and I had to use iOS iMovie, and iOS iMovie is really difficult to use if you're not used to it. Oh, no autofocus. I thought it had autofocus for a minute. I don't know why. Either way, that was a nightmare of a video to edit, but not nearly as bad as editing the one that was uploaded right before this one. That was so difficult to edit, like I can't even tell you. Anyway, there's the Apple logo on the microfiber cloth. Yeah. So there's a PS3 controller, that's the blue one. It's got 6-axis and DualShock 3. I use this for my emulator gaming. I filmed an emulator video and QuickTime decided to record it at 3 frames per second, so it's unwatchable, it's never going to get uploaded. Either way, there it is. My external monitors are Dell. I plan to buy a 22-inch Samsung one, because Samsung has this Black Friday special thing starting on Sunday, actually, the 23rd. Today's the 21st, as you can see. They're selling a 22-inch one, 120 hertz, 1080p with HDMI, VGA, RCA, component, and coax. It's an actual TV. It's $110 off, so it's going to cost me $170 to get it, and that's really cheap for that TV. I'm going to buy it. I'm going to move my center monitor here. I'm going to move it over to the side. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with this one. It'll probably... I actually might try and get a VGA extender. Actually, I won't even need a VGA extender cable. I'll just need another VGA cable and try to run it up and mount it on the ceiling above my bed to cover up the screwed up popcorn, because I like to rip off popcorn on my ceiling. I don't know why, but I did. Anyway, I've got a Logitech webcam up there. What is that? That's a quick cam. I'm not sure which model. I know it has Logitech's Right Light technology. The camera built into the Mac is better, and there's fingerprints on it. I'm actually going to wipe that off right now before I forget. Oh, there you go. Much better. I have to clean the screen off on this thing. Like, look at this. Look how bad it is. Oh, you can't even see it on the camera, but it's really, really bad. The keyboard cover leaves. Yes, I have keyboard covers. Don't judge me. There you go. Got one on my Apple external keyboard. I should probably talk about that right now. This is my second Apple keyboard. Apparently you can spill cup of noodles on them, but when you wipe them off with the Lysol wipe, they die. This trackpad, oh my gosh, this trackpad is amazing. I love this trackpad. It's got crap all over it, but here's my hand. Here's a Microsoft mouse. This is a pretty big Microsoft mouse. There's my hand on it. Actually, you all probably know how big a PSP is, so here's me holding a PSP, the original. So I've got a pretty big hand, and this trackpad is huge. I love it. It's amazing. When I bought this Mac, I bought it on Black Friday, so I got a $150 Apple gift card with it. I bought this, not this keyboard, it was the other keyboard, but it was the same model. I bought a keyboard and the trackpad. This is the same trackpad from that day. I also bought that Thule case, and there's my fog machine, but I bought that Thule case. Actually, they gave that to me for free, so that was pretty cool. Behind the Mac, what do I have behind the Mac? I forgot. I've got a bucket of pencils and pens and stuff, and the brick to charge the Mac, and yeah. So, if you guys remember, as I talked about earlier, I did do a time-lapse of me pulling out this entire desk, ripping out that huge mess of wires back there, and replacing the faulty power strip I had. There's the nice new one back there. It's a freaking $50 12-outlet Belkin one. What does it have? It has power filtration and a surge protector, obviously. I don't remember the other specs. Oh, it of course, one of the main reasons I bought it, it has 2 USB ports built into it. So yeah, what happened was this. If you look up in the corner of the video, since iPhoto works again, thank you for letting me update, by the way, iPhoto. If you guys don't know, iPhoto failed at life and wouldn't let me update for about 4 months. But anyway, it works again, so you can see that picture in the corner. This outlet that you are looking at, possibly, if this cord wasn't in the way, there you go. Let's try to zoom in on that. That outlet back there, that's a different outlet now. It's got 2 things plugged into it. Of course, the server PC and that power strip. That outlet decided to burn and short my room out to the point where the lights would shut themselves off. Everything would shut itself off, but the breaker wouldn't trip, so that's kind of scary. but I replaced it. I've got another one of those power strips over here. Every single outlet on this thing is being used. I'm not going to go into detail about what it powers because that would be in a room tour. I'll do one of those later. As you can see, it does have 2 USB ports on it. It's got proper ground and everything. These 2 adapters are for my lights here, so if I turned it off, we got no more light. Yeah. You're probably wondering what this thing is here. This is, I actually don't know what it is. My dad gave it to me a long time ago. I think it's something that went over a headlight in a car. Like if I put my iPod, if I put it over the camera, absolutely nothing happens because it's really dirty. But if I were to like take it here, go, yeah, it makes it bigger. Kind of cool. It's pure glass, and you can even spin it like a top, so that just adds to how awesome it is. If I put this nail clipper on top of it, oh, that happens. Anyway, there's some freaking, why are these contacts on my desk anyway? Let's see what happens if I do this. This is getting pointless. Actually, I want to try something before I smash it. Oh crap, my finger's over the light. Oh, it didn't blur it. It didn't blur it as much as I wanted it to. Oh, that LED gets really hot. Let's see if I can get a macro shot on this. Oh yeah. Ready? Oh, contacts. If you leave them out, they'll get stiff, and then like if you just hold them in your fingers like this for a little bit, they'll soften up again. Just don't put them in your eye if you wear dailies. These are daily contacts. I put a new pair in every day. If you wear dailies, you should throw them away, not throw them on your desk. But yeah, here's the little travel-friendly thing for my Mac power brick. I wrote DaSamNudge on it because someone decided to take it out of my desk when I left it there at school, and it ended up not getting back to me for a few weeks. But it's back now. I put my name on it so people will know that it's mine. I use the grounded one. I think it's that wire right there, the white one that goes back there. I think that's the one that powers my Mac. But this is the one I'll take to places like when I go to Florida or Georgia, or have a sleepover with Grant or Connor, or otherwise known as Triple Dog Dare. And yeah, fail. Here's a freaking Honda thing. Not sure why I even have this, but I do. And this thing is like a toy. I've had this, and this chain here. This is from a necklace I had. Let's see if I can do this with one hand. Okay, I can. So, what I'm going to do is take this, and then watch this. Whee! That's going to be the last thing I show in the video. Oh wait, I gotta do it like this. And then this one's gotta go like this. There you go. They're called magnets. Oh, magnets, you're so awesome. Oops. No, not my keyboard. Huh. And there you go. Anyway, I guess that's it for this somewhat pointless video. I'm just gonna put this back where it should go. Try to, at least. Stuff's always harder to do with one hand. There we go. Alright. That's it for the video, and this freaking awesome thing of chapstick. So guys, there you go. That is it for the video. Thank you for watching.